Hi guys, welcome back to Shaman's Kitchen. A pleasant good night to each and every one of you. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Tonight, I'm going to be sharing a recipe with you guys for falafel. Falafel is a vegetarian dish, but very high in protein. So if you want to see how I'm making this, come on down and let's get cooking. So to start with our falafel, I have 2 cups of channa or chickpeas soak overnight, about a little bit over 10 to 12 hours. And what is falafel? Falafel is popular in the Middle Eastern or Mediterranean cuisine, and it is a ground channa or chickpeas added with some delicious spices and herbs, and gives you a very nice rich vegetarian protein. So let's get on with the falafel. I will take you step by step and leave all the measurement in the description below. So I added a channa to my food processor. I'm gonna add some red onions in here and blend all this together. So I have all my spices and ingredients laid out for my falafel. The chickpeas is not cooked chickpeas, it's raw chickpeas soaked for over 10 to 12 hours. So now I have it here grind up in my food processor with 1 large onion. I'm gonna start adding in some flavors. So I'll go in with my cilantro, and this will add a lot of flavor. I'm gonna go in with some freshly grated garlic. We're gonna mix these up, and we wanna add a lot of flavors because the chickpeas have just a plain bland taste. We're gonna go in with our salt, turmeric, paprika for some heat, and some roasted ground geera or cumin. Remember, I said I will leave all the measurement in the description below, and it's already smelling nice and delicious. Just want to make sure that everything is mixed in well. The turmeric is gonna add some color along with the paprika, and I have here some baking powder, and this is gonna add a crunchy texture to the outer layer when we fry the falafel. So in goes my baking powder. Now we're gonna mix again. And then we're gonna start forming some little circle with these. So we're making little discs like these. I'm gonna set them aside until I finish all the other ones. So this was blended with a texture. That's how it's supposed to be. And then you just want to form your nice little this. You can make it to whatever shape you like, but I like to do it like flat so it's easier to fry like this. I'm gonna continue with the rest, and it looks like I have enough for my whole YouTube family. So I have all my falafels rolled off. They are looking very nice, and remember, these don't have any flour. They just have the channa and all the other spices and ingredients. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave them in my fridge about 15 to 20 minutes so they can form up, because when I'm frying them, I don't want them to fall apart on me. So let's put these in the fridge and we'll come back to them in a little. So to go with our falafel wrap today, I'm gonna make charmin version of some tzatziki sauce. So in the bowl here, I have about 4 small cucumber grated by the famous Natalie. I have here about a cup of plain Greek yogurt. We're gonna mix the two together. You can use this for a lot of different dips in your kitchen. I added some of my pink Himalayan salt. I'm gonna go in with some grated garlic. And I'm gonna add some finely chopped cilantro. We're gonna give this a nice mix. And the smell of the garlic and the cilantro is very pungent. And we're gonna have a nice freshness from the cucumber. So the last ingredients is some lemon juice. We're gonna squeeze it right into there. We're gonna mix this again. And we're gonna put it into the fridge and leave it until it's time for us to dig in. So falafel goes very nicely with some vegetables, pickles, and pita bread. So pita bread is very similar to our Sada roti. So today I'm gonna be making some fresh Sada roti to go with mine. I have the flour here and some baking powder. I'm gonna mix the two together. I'm gonna make a well in the center. And I'm gonna add some room temperature water. And we're gonna mix and add little by little water until we have a nice firm dough. So my dough is nice and soft and also firm. This is the mixture for our Sada roti. So I'm making them very small because we want it to be a little bit on the thinner side. So now I'm gonna just put some flour on the bottom and rest it here so it doesn't stick. I'm gonna roll these out and let them to sit for a bit. So my roti is done. I'm gonna cover these and leave them for about 15 minutes to half an hour before I start cooking them. So I'm also gonna be making a nice mouth-watering salsa. It just need a few ingredients. I have here 1 fresh ripe tomato. I'm gonna cut this in half. I'm gonna try to get out as much of the seeds that I can. And I'm gonna finely chop my tomato. So in my bowl, I have the tomatoes finely chopped, red onion, cilantro, and some radishes. I'm gonna add some salt. I'm gonna add some lemon juice. You can use lime if you don't have lemon. So we're gonna nicely mix all our ingredients together. The salt and the lemon juice will add a beautiful flavor to this. And I'm gonna put it into the fridge and let it sit for a bit until all the flavors really mixed in well into each vegetable. So now I'm rolling off my roti that we're gonna use to eat our falafel. And I want to roll these off as thinly as I can. We don't need it to be too thick because this is working as our pita bread today. So Sister Shamiza, today you're not getting one, you're gonna get two. I have more than enough for you to get an extra one for today and for tomorrow. Look how big and nice and puffy my roti is coming up. I just finished cooking all of the roti slash flatbread or pita bread, nice and warm. I'm gonna start frying my falafel now. My falafels are frying up now. I have the stove on medium heat. We want to give it enough time to cook the inside and the outside of the falafel. And I don't want to crowd the pan too much, so I'm doing them in very small batches. I'm going to cook them until they're golden brown on both sides. And then I'll drain them from the oil and they will be ready for our dinner tonight. When you flip them over, this is the color you want to see on each side. Here is my beautiful plate of falafel. They're done very nice and to my satisfaction with this golden brown outside. I can see some of that beautiful seasoning peeping through. So I'm going to show you how I am serving this up, because it goes very nice this way. You can also have it with some rice and vegetable, but it is an excellent vegetarian dish that anyone can enjoy. So I have my falafel station all laid out. I have my Sada roti, which I'm using as my pita bread today. I have here some of my salsa that I made with tomatoes, lemon juice, some radishes, red onion, a sprinkle of salt. I have some pickled cucumbers. I boiled some beets, sliced them up. I added some extra virgin olive oil, some apple cider vinegar, and I grated 1 clove of garlic. If you never had beets that way, it is so delicious. And here is my famous tzatziki sauce. And I have some romaine lettuce thinly sliced. I'm gonna put together one and show you how beautiful this look, and it is a very healthy, nutritious vegetarian dish. So first of all, I'm open my roti. I'm gonna add some of the lettuce in here, just like when you buy this from the Mediterranean restaurant. We're gonna pack some lettuce. We're gonna add some of the beets. And everything here was done fresh today. It goes very nice with some pickled cucumbers. All the different flavors really adds a beautiful taste, and this is loaded with flavor. And now we're gonna add our tzatziki. You want a lot?
Yeah.
And the tzatziki is a must. And this is healthy because it's made with plain yogurt, cilantro, some lemon juice, good stuff. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna add our falafel like that. I want to show how it is in the inside. It's nice. I have a crunch on the outside, and this is what it looks in the inside. As soon as I break it, I get that nice beautiful aroma in there. And then we're gonna go about 3 in here. So you're really getting a real full meal when you have one of these. And then all you want to do is close it up back, and then you're gonna just dig into that. So I'm gonna plate up and let you guys know how this tastes. It's a beautiful, delicious meal. So here it is, my friends, my delicious Mediterranean dinner, my falafel and my homemade pita bread, which is my Sada roti, but I made it a little bit on the thinner side. So this takes an art, how to pick it up. I'm just gonna squeeze the two sides in and take a nice big bite in the middle. That was your mouthful. And there's a crunch in there from the outside of the falafel. The falafel is well seasoned and there is no shortage of flavor here. This is a perfect plate of vegetarian dish. I feel that I'm somewhere foreign. If you never had falafel before, I hope you'll give it a try. It's great for a vegetarian meal. And for my friends who are fasting, it's very good for when you're breaking your fast. And it is high in protein and very satisfying. I also have a shout out tonight. I would like to shout out Infinite Concept Lego Builder. Shouting out to you, buddy. And if you guys like my recipe for falafel and my vegetarian dinner tonight, I hope you will give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will consider subscribing. Until then, I want to say stay blessed, stay safe. You guys have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Love you guys. Bye for now.